This is ENS Insider, brought to you by the Face of Fun Committee and probably every other committee in ENS, with your hosts Cameron Maves and Danielle Coleman. Welcome everybody to another episode of ENS Insider. Today, Danielle and I are joined by Jamie Tiffani.
Hello.
One of our newest ENS additions, and I'm going to go out on the bat and say celebrities. I think she's going to be a big deal around here. I'm just going out on a limb. I'm saying that. What do you think, Danielle?
I think you're right. I mean, you definitely have big shoes to fill because anyone that, even if you had one experience with Mary, it was always good.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
But I bet you'll nail it. So
Thanks. I'm hoping to.
You will.
Yeah.
You will. And I know your title's project manager, but I don't know if
Yes.
you go by something different than that or what. But anyways, everyone watching knows the drill, but we're going to have you give a little 2-minute spiel about yourself. I'm going to start my timer now. Talk about your life, paychecks, outside of paychecks, whatever you feel fit. Whoop. And starting now.
All right. So I'm Jamie, obviously. I have a now just turned 14-year-old. Her name is Ava. She's like my little mini me, but she's got a way more drier sarcasm than I do, and I just love it because she gives everyone, like, she's real quick with the comebacks, and I love it. I just really love to have fun and just be in a space that makes me feel most comfortable, whether that be at home or in the office. So when I'm in the office, I am a big proponent of making the office feel like the place you want to be at. So I pride heavily on making sure that we have theme days all the time and that we have fun events going on. And I am involved with the charity committee because giving back is really close to me. So we do different charity events throughout the office, and I'm heavily involved in that. My roommate has a charity that she works with. She's kind of the one that heads up the Phoenix organization, and they pass out harm reduction supplies regularly, several times a week, to the houseless community in Phoenix, and she regularly goes to the same park, and all of those that are frequented at that park they're going there every week to see her. So I'm in the back scene, so I'm at home helping her, getting all the stuff ready, and just helping her any way that I can. That's kind of like I feel like if I had anything that was going to be like printed on my forehead or like tattooed on me as like my phrase, I'm going to help in any way I can, whether that be getting someone somewhere or helping someone do something or just doing it for someone if they need. But I am always just trying to make sure that everyone has what they need to be successful, either in paychecks or at home. I really love plants. So if you can't see behind my desk, this is a very small snippet of my plant obsession. My house is obscene. Every time I talk about going to get another plant, my roommate is like, why do we need another one? My daughter hates how many I have. I love it. I just need more. I need all the kinds, So I love green, and I just try to keep it as green around me as possible. Because it's like life, and it's a good color. I just love it.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at on 2 minutes. I could talk for a very long time. That's another thing
Over.
about me. I'm over. Okay, good. All right, we'll leave it at that for now.
You nailed it, though. I mean, you really.
Yeah.
I had to let you keep
Thanks.
going. You right before the plants is when you hit it. So,
Okay.
and I'm a plant lover.
Gotcha.
Danielle's
Yes.
a plant lover.
Mhm.
You like to talk
Gotta
about
add it in.
plants. Wearing green, it's dark green, but and plants give oxygen off, which is awesome.
Yes.
So
Yes.
helps you breathe. So awesome. Well, that was a great intro, and I just know from you being on the Face of Fun for a month or so, whatever it's
Yeah.
been, you're going to bring a lot of that fun energy from Arizona to everybody here in ENS, and I could sense that from the first Face Fun meeting you're on. So we're happy to have you, lucky to have you, as you may know or may not know, and everyone watching this whole podcast, ENS Insider, is brought to you by the Face of Fun and
Yes.
There you go.
committee probably.
Yeah.
So Arizona,
being on
let's
that
talk
team.
about that. Let's talk about Arizona.
I was going to ask you a question, if I could.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
What? Because Jamie said this would be the phrase on our forehead.
Okay.
Help in any way I can. I'm curious what yours is.
Nothing that positive.
I know it's not, which is kind of what I want to know.
Now we really need to know now, Cam.
Um. Uh. Will pay extra for cheese.
Ooh, okay.
I
Any
don't
kind of
know.
cheese? Or
Any kind of cheese.
okay.
Any kind of cheese except for crumbly blue.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Let's
Don't
do
want
that.
Oh, really? See, I love it.
I love
Mm-mm.
cheese.
I love it.
You can have mine, Danielle. What about you, Danielle?
I don't know, but I thought yours would be like, we'll figure it out.
Oh, we'll figure it out. That's a good one. WFIO.
You say that all the time.
Yeah.
Mine? I don't know. I don't know. What would it be, Cam?
I don't know. I have anything work appropriate, so I'll let you think about it.
No, I find that like, I always say the world turns, meaning like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a phase.
It's gonna keep moving. Yeah.
Yep.
Keep moving.
So,
Yeah.
so I guess that would be it, whether that's
I like
positive or not. But
I'll take it. That's not bad. That's good.
So before we talk about Arizona, which is what I know you want to talk about, I just wanted to say that I do really appreciate being on the Face of Fun and that there's a team all around it. Like kind of in Phoenix, the Face of Fun is Jamie. So I'm really excited to join a team that has way more people involved. And I know you say that I'm going to bring like my ideas from Phoenix, but I just want to let you guys know that being on your team, I've learned so much from ENS so far that I have started sharing with the Phoenix office. That's just
awesome.
making us even better. So it has made me feel like so great about my move because I really did love my last position. And I still do. It was very hard for me to move, just as much as I'm sure it was hard for Mary to decide to retire.
Right.
But I have just been shown every day that moving to this team was a really great step for me. And I've talked to every person I've talked to has made me feel welcome, has been super pleasant. Just great. ENS is lovely. I'm very excited to be on it.
Awesome. Yay.
I hope people that are new to ENS after we go through onboarding with Danielle or I watch this and hear that. So
I know it.
it's a nice
I
little
know it.
plug. That's a nice little plug. So
Yeah.
yeah, we appreciate that. And
Yeah.
Fantastic.
yeah, my question about Arizona, and I'll keep it brief, was just one, have you been out there forever, or did you move from like out here, like we're in New York, but like have you been in Arizona forever, or is that like a
I'm a
recent-
native. I'm a true and true Phoenician. I've been here all my life. There was a good, like maybe decade of my life where I couldn't stand living here, right? Because it's dry weather. It's just brown everywhere. We don't have green. You can't just go outside and you see green everywhere. If there is green, someone's watering their grass a lot and to keep it that way. So yeah, I've been here forever. I always try to find greener pastures. So I love going to places. I love going camping. Like camping is one of my it makes my soul happy to go camping and to be out there away from everything, away from everybody, and just like hanging out with my friends. And I have a little group that we go camping together. We call each other the Beavers, and everything is a beaver trip and stuff. And yeah, I didn't like living here, but I have grown to love it. Which is weird because 35 years later, I'm finally like, yeah, okay, it's not so bad. I probably won't leave, but there are definitely places that I would be like, yep, I'll move there in a heartbeat if that's where life took me. So I'm here for now.
There
right.
you go.
I really, because my main point of bringing up Arizona was to highlight something about how I'm a notorious sweater. I run hot. My back is always wet.
Yep.
And New York, upstate New York in the summer, very humid, very wet heat. And what I like about Arizona, and I'm sure for you being a native, and I have 150 pounds on you probably. When I went there, I was sweating a lot, but dry heat.
Yes. It's
different.
dry heat. If you could stamp a thing on Arizona, that was a phrase that every Arizonan tells everybody. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. At least we don't have humidity. The worst humidity we get is when it is going to rain, which they'll tell us it's going to rain, and it might not. It changes that
Right.
quickly. We have to dress very for inclement weather. If you're coming to the office, you got to be layered because the indoor, but it's always something. But that is the one benefit of Arizona, is that it is a dry heat and we don't have to deal with that humidity, because I don't know, I've got asthma, so I don't think I would fare well in a state that has, like Florida. I couldn't do. No.
Right.
No intention of going to Florida. Sorry, everybody in Florida. Not going.
Right there with you. I did like how fast my back got wet and then dried. And when I was
Yes.
at a wedding out there, and it was like, wow, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
best thing is there's always, you can go into a place that's got because summertime everywhere's got their AC on full blast, so it might be 115 to 120 outside, but you go inside and it's like 60 degrees in someone's house because they have it cranked all the way down because it's so hot. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, that's how it'd be. So I had a guess you were from my generation, based on just knowing my generation, and you said 35 years, so you're younger than me. And I'm judging a book by its cover. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm gonna
Okay.
come out and say I'm judging a book by its cover. You have, at one point at least, you had a bat in your name on WebEx.
Yes.
I don't know if it's still there. And you have gauged ears. So my
Yes.
question to you, and if you don't have an answer, that's okay. But I'm just, because I was part of this group myself. But I want to know, do you have a favorite early to mid 2000s pop punk band?
Oh my God. If I don't say not Green Day, I'm sorry, Blink 182 is like my band forever. Like they were the
Okay.
first band I saw, but I could go on for days. Like pop punk is I am an elder emo. Yes, Cam, we are part of that generation. I still listen to screamo music. I listen to all the pop punk. I listen to all the things. I am glad though that the hairstyle has gone out, because if I still parted my hair all the way over here and had the things in my face, I don't think I could get anything done, because it was just, half your day was flipping your hair out of
It's
your face.
tricky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't get to do the scene hair, but
I was gonna say, Kim,
Okay.
you never had the hair.
I got screwed out of that. But I was definitely there. I was a Warped Tour kid for sure, and
Okay.
I still listen to a lot of it too. Some of those bands have become problematic over time. My favorite one being very problematic, but that's the way the world works. So yeah, I nailed it. I judged it.
Yeah,
And then,
Nailed it.
You did.
yeah, you just we can spot around. Do you do TikTok at all?
So I have it to watch videos from time to time when I need it. I haven't posted one, though we've like sent out ideas. Like there's been talks about.
Uh-oh. I lost audio.
I know.
Wait, hold on. Can you hear Jamie?
No,
We lost you.
we can't hear you.
Can you hear us? Sorry, I can edit this out, Danielle.
You can edit it out.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Here you are. Oh, now you're gone. No worries.
Okay, now.
There we
There
go.
you are. Yeah,
Okay,
no
I don't know
worries.
what happened. That was so weird. It just like completely cut my headset out.
It happens. It happens. Don't worry about it.
Where were we?
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, so I will never post a video just like of myself. Yeah, so I'll watch them. I have TikTok videos and stuff, but it's a when I have time kind of thing.
There was a really good push well, not push, but to my For You page for a while of elder emo TikToks. That's why I asked. You probably saw some of those.
Yes,
Uh,
that on Instagram too, because I'm on Instagram more so than TikTok, and it's almost the same videos really, because they put them on TikTok and then they copy them over. So yeah. But yes, I've seen all of them. That's how I'm like, that's me for sure, for sure.
I love it.
I love
Yep.
it.
And I know you can't tell, but my gauges are coffins
Oh, awesome.
to be
Oh,
even just a
cool.
little cooler, you know?
You
Spooky
are
girl
super
vibes.
cool.
Thanks.
Spooky girl vibes.
Yes,
You can't.
all day.
I've gone in a little alteration process myself over the last couple of months. You can't really tell,
Okay.
but I do have
All right. Okay. Yes. Yes. So we're
a little nose
samesies.
piercing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Danielle thought it was really cool when I did it. So
That's
Yes.
nice.
I'm really showing my age here. TikTok,
No.
no. I don't mind. I'm old. I'm good with it.
No, nose piercings. People can get a piercing at any age, you know. I've got tattoos.
This
They're
is true.
just usually hidden stuff most of the time. But
I
I
love
have
it.
a little Harry Potter guy right here because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
there you go.
But you're never too old for any of that. We're really not old until if you hit 100, that's when I consider someone old because then you
There you
really lived the whole thing, you know. And I feel like
Yep.
someone once they've reached that accomplishment, they can finally feel like, yeah, I'm old. It's okay.
You've done it. That's
Yeah,
right.
you've done it.
My
Nice.
93-year-old grandpa's still smoking cigs and drinking vodka, so
There you
he's
go.
living that life. I mean, not
He's
promoting
doing
that.
something right. I don't know, you know.
He's a riot.
Completely tickled inside, I guess, but he's chugging along, so still out there.
Pickling keeps stuff fresh, is all I'm saying, you know. It keeps
Yeah.
stuff going.
This is
Pickles.
true. There you go.
Maybe cheese and pickles would be my thing.
There we go. Cheese and pickles. There we go. I like that.
I like to melt a little cheese in the pan, then put a pickle in it, and then roll the cheese on it. Learned
I
that
saw
on
that TikTok video. Yes, I did. Get it
Teach
all
you that
nice and
one, Danielle.
crispy, and then yes, so good. So
Yep.
good.
Teach you that one, Danielle.
I'm gonna do that
Danielle,
today.
what do you say, Danielle, about 10 questions time?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ooh.
Are
Okay.
we doing I'm doing odds again, right?
Yeah. That way I
All
do
right.
the one you don't like to do.
Right. So, Jamie, this is this is the climax, if you will, of the climax and the crescendo, if you will, of the podcast,
Okay.
where we ask 10 questions and you answer them. You know, kind of whatever comes to your head, kind of quick answers,
Okay.
and that's the gig. So I'll start it off. Question number one: what is your favorite word?
Oh, facetious.
Good one.
Always been one of my favorite words. I just love
That's
it.
a good one.
Good meaning. Yeah.
That's a good one. What is your least favorite word?
I don't feel like I should be saying it on the podcast. It starts with the word with the letter M. It means like damp or wet. I just don't like saying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll say it
And
one time.
I
Moist.
am one of
Don't
those
like
people.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gives
Yep.
you the ick. Gives you the ick. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
a very common least favorite word. I feel like if you
Yeah,
poll
it's just not good.
people, but I like an M word cake though. That's for sure. Or cookie.
Marble cake.
Oh,
Oh, I was like a marble cake. No. Yes, I get what you're saying. Yes.
it took a while.
I feel like that's the only appropriate way to use it. It's like talking about a cake or yeah, we'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, speaking of cake, what excites you?
I really like I guess it's different things. I get excited over like making someone happy about something. So like if uh I helped my kid with her math homework one night. She was really struggling with it. She finally got it. Like that made me so happy to finally see her
Yeah.
like sitting there and finishing it on her own. Plants make me happy. Being at home, hanging out with my dogs and my kid and my roommate and playing Animal Crossing on my couch while we're watching TV makes me happy. I'm generally a pretty happy person. It's more so of what makes me not so happy that I would have a shorter list. I think, yeah.
Well,
Gotcha. Well, then what's that? What bums you out? What bums you out?
People falling short of expectations. Normally, like if that person is setting that expectation, not necessarily like my expectation for a person, because I know how that can go. And just people just not treating people decently just for no reason. Every person, we're all human and we all deserve the same amount of respect, whether you think so or not. So you just, just treat everybody nicely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I have
agree.
a line that I use a lot when I'm being really yelled at by like someone,
Hmm.
usually in work, and I'm like, okay, let's just remember that I'm a human, you're a human, and I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
Like,
There we go. We're
Very
all
good.
let's,
human. Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Mistakes will happen, all that stuff. We're
yep,
all human. Yeah.
yep, yep.
and it's like Tom Bachman said the other day. There's the old rule and the new rules in our head,
Yes.
circling culture. And old rule, my client is a pain in the ass.
Hmm.
Is one way to look at it. But on the other end, you could look at it. My client is in pain.
Yeah. My client's having a tough day today.
Yep.
How do I help them change that? How do I, uh, you know, change that my interaction with them around, or,
Yep.
I really loved Tom's talk the other day. It
I
was
really
great.
like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
At least one time in one of my old positions, I was told to, end myself. So
Oh my
that
gosh.
that comment, don't care how you're doing, bud. But
No. Yeah.
in the normal situation, yeah, I think that's a great way to look at it. With the way
Yeah.
Tom posed it, and especially in Danielle's position, and I used to be there too. We're dealing with people's money, and
Yeah. Right.
frustrations can certainly arise in
Absolutely.
those cases. Um,
Absolutely.
what sound or noise do you love?
Oh man. I'm not a huge like the ASMR fat phase, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of that. I really I don't know. I really like it when this is such a girly thing, like when my nails are done, right? Then they're getting a little
Yes,
long and the clacky on the keyboard. I think that's probably one of my favorite sounds.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one. That's like the only super girly thing I do.
Yeah,
Just
just
get
like
my nails done.
extra, yeah,
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
clacky.
yeah, yeah. Okay, what sound or noise do you hate or
Oh,
dislike?
nails on a chalkboard. Let's put that out there first and for or
Yeah,
anything that's got that like really high pitched scratchy. It's like right in your ears.
yeah.
Also, another noise that I can't stand, my puppy, when he does this really he's trying to get my attention, even though like I'm giving him attention, but I'm not doing exactly what he wants. So
Right.
he'll do this really high pitched bark, and it just gets like right inside your ear, like and it's just oh, Ike! Like, and he's the cutest dog. He's a pit bull Chiweenie, so essentially he's not a dog that really should even be around, or that probably has ever been around.
Right.
But he's this like he's got a really big pit bull head and these big like really big paws, but he's super short and really long,
Aw,
and just this bark that just gets just right in the
gotcha.
center of your eardrum. Yeah, love
Gotcha.
him, not the bark.
I would hate that too, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Um, speaking of things you may say when you're mad at a sound you don't like, what is your favorite curse word?
Oh, can I say it? No,
We've
Uh,
had,
I don't think it's
most people say the blank word.
okay. Okay.
I would love it if you said it, but I don't know if I don't
it's
like it.
I
whatever
don't
you're
think we can
comfortable with.
share. I was like, I don't think we can like share it out like that. I really like I don't feel like it's that bad of a word. I love the F word, because you can use it as a noun, a verb, an adjective, adverb, all the things, just as a singular
It's all the
sentence
things.
itself, all the things with any inflection that you want. It's very
Mhm.
versatile. But I also really love not calling people this, but using the word, the T word, TWAT. I just think it's a little British, and
British.
it's a little
You're with
different,
the right group.
I love it.
Yep,
Love it.
yep.
With a British inflection, that word is awesome. And
Yeah.
there's another one too. I won't say, but if you ever watch
Yes.
The Boys, uh, Butcher on The Boys, he's great with that word that you said.
Okay.
Um, awesome. Hey, a little diversity. Normally it's just the F word. I think maybe Lucinda said heck or something, but
Oh,
uh,
okay.
she didn't. She didn't. It wasn't a big
She
swear.
said balls.
Oh, balls. All right. Yeah, balls. But
Balls.
the F word is very common, so you're in
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
yeah.
and I
Just
like
about all of us.
the diversity of the T word as well. I mean,
Me too.
I'm I'm not a
Me
hater.
too.
I like them all. You know, I'm an equal opportunity user of all of the words.
Same.
So, I just, and I'm one of those people that like I don't feel like when someone uses a curse word that it's like anything bad or that they're using it against me, unless someone's like talking down to me and using it,
Right.
and then I get mad. But other
Yep.
than that, it's just any other type of flair that you can use, you know, just to season up
Yeah.
your speech a little bit.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Now what profession other than, oh no, I'm doing the wrong one.
No, you're not. You're good.
Oh, okay. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Oh, okay. So I really like planning things. I've tossed around a couple of different things because I really like planning things. And I really like planning parties, and I really love a theme, but I don't like the one that has to host the party all the time, right? Because then that's a whole other job on top of that. So I thought a party planner would be good. But I really love coffee, and I've always wanted my own coffee shop that like because it was a struggle for me when I was in school to find a place for me to go study that was quiet enough, but also had food and
Mhm.
internet and had other room in case I was meeting other people. So I always wanted a coffee shop that had like another room to it that could be closed off if needed, but that's just got big long tables like Starbucks has with the power cords or the surge protectors and stuff, and walls that people could write on with chalk if they needed to like a little outlet and stuff. So I always wanted to open a coffee shop, but
That's
they're
a great
everywhere
idea.
now. They're everywhere now, you know? Maybe one day.
With the separate rooms where you could almost
Yeah,
like
that's true. Yeah.
rent
Yeah.
and have a
Yep.
brainstorming
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
nobody
that,
take my idea. It's patented, you know, copyright. But,
yep.
you know, I thought of like people could have like a membership and that when they would come in, they'd get a free coffee or a pastry or something like that to go with it. And I really love baking. Like I love baking all the things. I'll make cake, cupcakes, cookies, a pie, anything that tickles my fancy of making. I'll go, well, I'll go buy all the things and then I make it and we all eat it. So,
Fun.
I love it.
yeah.
That's fun. I think that's a good business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I'll
do.
put forth a little effort towards it. We'll see.
I love it.
What profession would you not like to ever do?
I don't ever want to be on the phones again. Like any job having to deal like to I just work better with like my team, internal people and stuff and helping out those people. I just really don't like so any telemarketing job, anything that would require me to be out in the sun for long periods of time because I will get a migraine for being in the sun for longer than like an hour and a half. It's ridiculous. Like um, but yeah, anything either on the phones or out in the sun for that's going to be an automatic no for me.
So you would essentially hate more than half of Danielle and I's career paychecks.
Yeah,
Spent on the
that's
phone.
why we have people like you that are great in those roles to do those because
Well,
I
that
would
sounds
not be
crazy.
as great.
I don't think neither, when Cam and I were in lead generation, I feel like I can say this, but neither of us were very good at it. But we were
There.
right, and we showed up and we worked
Yeah.
hard. But we were neither of us. Some days we worked hard, but neither of us were very good at it. We were never the top performers, but we were certainly in the trenches, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, Jamie, at the end of your life, I feel like we kind of know this answer because we've been heading there the whole time. What do you want people to remember you for?
Did we lose her again?
I think so. She'll come back.
She'll always come back to us. This is the power of editing, though. We'll edit this part right out.
Right. It's also like, how they say, like, let something free and if it comes back. So,
If not, this will be a first ever ending of an ENS Insider podcast.
technical difficulties.
Yep.
I can ask you at the end of your life, Killer Cam, what do you want people to remember you for?
I want people to remember me for being an ultimate maxer, No, I want people to remember me for being kind and funny, and I don't need to be known as reliable by any means. But that's always nice. But yeah, just people were entertained by me in one way or another.
I think you're nailing it.
Yeah. How about you?
I think you're reliable.
Yeah. Kind
I
of.
mean, you like to cancel plans. You like plans to be canceled, but you like it more so when someone else cancels than when you cancel. So, me, you know this. I want people to think that I just squeezed all the juice that I could out of life. Like, people are like, man, she's gone. She gone. But man, did she live, you know?
Man,
There she
I was
is.
just IMing you back from my phone because yeah, I got a message saying that like it lost connection. So I was my internet. Been having like some issues, but everything was supposed to be fixed by now. But yeah, so it just got cut out. Lovely.
That's okay. Cam is gonna edit this
Yeah.
out, or
Okay.
he won't. We'll see what he does. You
You know
never
what?
know.
It's a podcast. They can't always get like
That's right.
perfect. We do what we can. We're human.
That's right.
They're
That's right.
program.
That's right. So I don't know if you heard the last question, but it is at the end of your life, what would you like people to remember you for?
For always just like being a happy gal and making sure everybody else is happy. I just like being happy. I went through a period of my life where I was not the happiest, and ever since I like got myself out of that situation, I just want to keep myself in a good mood and not in like a toxic way or like, positivity only. I do what makes my heart happy, and I know it will be good for me. And I just want everyone to be happy. That's all.
Awesome.
I think that's great. You made
Yeah.
us happy today.
Yay! You
Yeah.
made me happy by asking me to be on here. So thank you.
Awesome.
So that's how we do
Awesome.
it. So those were the 10 questions.
Good
That
10.
pretty much wraps it up. Anything, Danielle, that you want to add, or anything, Jamie, that you want to add before we, you know, obviously this episode's sponsored by SOAR. If you're not SOAR and you're boring, but anything else other than that, Danielle or Jamie, you want to wrap up or say?
Danielle, you want to go first? Or do you
No,
have-
I don't have anything. I'm really happy that you've joined the Face of Fun. I think every once in a while we need like a new shot of life. I believe that. No, really. And I think it's great. And I think I'm excited to see it. I'm glad that we did this so that everyone can see you because you're a big deal.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. So like I said earlier, I'm still super excited to be on the team. Tammy has been great, and I know she's a great leader. So I'm just really excited to see how else I can help ENS out and to get, us to keep being awesome. And then I am coming out to Rochester the week of April 17th for
Oh,
the first
good.
week of United Way. So I'm hoping to see as many Rochester folks as possible. I'm really excited to kind of meet
Awesome.
people in person.
Nice
If
to
I
make
haven't
it into
already
the
met
office.
them, because everyone comes to Phoenix all the time. So there are a lot of people that I know already, but I'm excited to meet everyone else.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'll have to come in
Awesome.
one day.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, it was great. Pleasure having you on here. And like
Yeah.
Danielle said, great for everyone to kind of meet you this way too, if they haven't had the chance yet.
Yeah. Hello.
Well, great addition to ENS for sure. And we appreciate your time today.
Yep.
And without further ado, I'll just say, see ya.
Adios. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Beep, beep, beep.